Hello everyone, how's it going? And welcome back to Sci-5, a tutorial series where I show you how to make awesome sci-fi. Excuse me? Huh? What are you doing? Oh, I'm making a tutorial. Ah, tutorial enigma. I'm in the wrong dimension. Sorry about that. Continue. Oh, okay. Alright, bye. Anyway, as I was saying, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make this sci-fi aircraft. It's a vertical takeoff and landing sort of plane. I don't know what it's called. Okay, let's get to it, shall we? Now, before we begin making the aircraft in today's video, you're going to need to know the materials, which are on screen right there. There they are. Fantastic. You'll also find them down in the description. As well as that, you're going to need to know the size. Now, this thing is 31 long by 55 wide, as you can see here, and the height is roughly around 16. Just give it 16, okay? It's better to give it a little bit more. You know, you're also going to want to build this much further up in the air. Okay? Right, now, let's get to building. Okay, so starting off, you want to take some scaffolding up as high as you're going to want to make your plane. So I'm going to go up this high, and then on top of that scaffolding, we're going to put down an iron trapdoor like this. And then behind that iron trapdoor, we're going to put a polished deep slate block in like this. And then either side, iron trapdoor, and then underneath another iron trapdoor like that. Behind this next layer, we're going to actually take a polished deep slate slab, put one there and one on the top like this. And then coming off of that polished deep slate slab, we're going to put in smooth quartz. Underneath that, iron trapdoor, one at the bottom of each of those smooth quartz. And then in between these two trapdoors, we're actually going to put another smooth quartz slab in like this. Now that that's done, you want to come in and you want to take a smooth quartz block and put that here like this. And then either side of that, smooth quartz slab here and here. And then either side of those, you want to put in a iron trapdoor here and an iron trapdoor here. And then on top of this run, we're actually going to put in smooth quartz there and there. And then polished deep slate in a T shape like this, like an upside down T. And on top of these two polished deep slate, we're going to put in another smooth quartz. And then at this very edge, we're going to put in an iron trapdoor here and another one there like that. So we're starting to get this little sort of a cone shape at the front of where our plane will go. And then behind that, we're going to put in a block here like that, smooth quartz. And then coming off that smooth quartz, polished deep slate, polished andesite, another two polished andesite like that, so we've got three, then another polished deep slate, and then another smooth quartz. And then underneath that smooth quartz, we're going to go iron trapdoor, then next to the iron trapdoor, smooth quartz slab, then smooth quartz blocks, three underneath each of our polished andesite, and then smooth quartz slab, and another iron trapdoor like that. And then at the very bottom, iron trapdoor there, like that. Now, we really need to get this top bit done, so we want to get this like curve going along. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually put in a smooth quartz slab here and here. And then in the middle, we're going to put in a polished deep slate block, and then making a little sort of T shape using slabs. We're going to go there, and there like that. For this next layer, starting off at the bottom, behind this iron trapdoor, we want to put in a polished deep slate slab here like this. And then either side of that, we're going to put in iron trapdoor there and there. And then on top of those iron trapdoors, we're going to put in two of our smooth quartz, then one in the middle, and then one either side. So we end up with a run of 5 running along the bottom. And then off of the sides of our two end ones, we're actually going to put in a smooth quartz slab here and here. And then on top of that, we're going to put in a double smooth quartz slab, and then another one on top, and the same this side here, like that. And then we just need to fill this section in, so we're going to put a polished deep slate here and here, three more of our polished andesite, and on top of these two polished andesite, we're actually going to put in a pair of stained glass blocks. These can be in any color, but if you're following this one for one, it will be the blue ones. And then polished deep slate slab here, and then a double there, and a double there, like that. And then behind this, we're going to continue this along. So we're going to put in a polished deep slate there, coming off of this middle one, and the same on this side. And then connect those up with our polished andesite, like that. Underneath those, we're going to just run a smooth quartz block run all the way along, like so. Then underneath that, we're going to make a little T shape with our deep slate slabs like this, and then either side of those, more of our iron trapdoors. So we've got this little like bottom section in here. And then on the top, again, we're going to sort of mimic what we kind of had before, but we're going to go up a level. So we're going to do a smooth quartz slab here and here. Double polished deep slate slab there, and there, and there, and there. And then one in the top middle in the center there. And then on top of those, we're going to put in blue stained glass there and there. And then in the middle, polished deep slate slab like that. And that is that layer done. So for this next layer in the middle, we're going to do exactly the same as we did on this previous one. So we're going to put in a polished deep slate and then polished andesite in a run of 5, and then another polished deep slate here. But this time on the top, we're actually going to put a polished deep slate slab either side, there and there. And then we're going to put an upper polished deep slate slab, a lower polished deep slate slab, then a double polished deep slate, and then a lower, and then an upper. So we get this little zigzag effect running through there. And then again, 2 more of our glass here and here, and then on the top we're going to put in a Acacia Trapdoor there and there, and then in between those Acacia Trapdoors a smooth red sandstone slab like that. And then underneath our polished deep slate and polished andesite run, we're going to do another run of smooth quartz blocks, so just do a run of 5 like that. And then underneath that, we're actually going to do iron trapdoor either side there and there, and then 2 lots of our polished deep slate slabs, and then in the middle, a polished deep slate block like that. And that is that layer completed. So moving on to the next layer for our hull, we're going to do the same as what we did on the previous 2 layers. So we're going to take our polished deep slate and make a run here and here with our polished andesite connecting them up like so. And then underneath, again, we're going to do our run of smooth quartz blocks. So just run those all the way along with that. And then underneath, we're going to go 2 polished deep slate slab, there, 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 and there. And then those there like that, and then double them up like so. And then on the top section, we're actually going to do a double polished deep slate slab here and here. And then next to that, lower, lower, and lower, leaving a gap in between. And then on these sections here, we're actually going to do a set of stairs. So we're going to put a stair there and there like that, facing the back. And then on top of this, we're going to put in our blue stained glass here and here. They'll just sort of float, so we get this little gap in there. And then on the top, making a T shape with our smooth red sandstone just here, here, and here, like that. And that is that layer completed. So for the next layer, again, we're going to do exactly the same as what we've done previously. So we're going to do polished deep slate here and here, and connect those up using our polished andesite, just like so. Underneath that, again, with our smooth quartz all the way along the bottom, just as we've done previously. And then underneath, it's exactly the same as we did on the previous layer as well. So 2 polished deep slate slabs, there, 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 and there. And then polished deep slate block, there, there, and there. And then up here, we want to do polished deep slate block, there, 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 and there, like so. And then blue stained glass here and here. On top of those blue stained glass, we're actually going to do an Acacia Trapdoor there and there, facing inwards. And then coming off of those, we're going to do a smooth red sandstone slab here and here. And then we're going to want to put in a temporary block just there, so we can put in our next bit there like that. There we go. So this next layer is almost identical to the previous layer. So again, we're going to start off with our polished deep slate here and here, connect those up with our polished andesite. We're going to put in our polished deep slate blocks here, 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 and here. Put in our glass just as we did on the previous layer. Put in our Acacia Trapdoors there, 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 and there. And then smooth red sandstone slabs here, here, and here. And then underneath, again, we're going to put our run of smooth quartz in like so. But underneath this time, the only difference with this layer is rather than it being a polished deep slate, we're actually going to do an iron trapdoor here and here. And the rest is the same. So we're just going to take that and run that along like so. And that is that layer done. Now I think you know where we're going to start off with this next layer. That's right, it's with our polished deep slates. We're going to put a block here and here, and then connect those up again with our polished andesite, just like so. And then on top of that, we're going to put in 1, 2, 3 polished deep slate blocks. And then on top of this third one, we're going to put another one in like so. And then do the same on this side. And another one there. And then on top of the middle one, we're actually going to put a polished deepslate slab, like so. And then on top of these, we're just going to continue our roof up. But here we're actually going to do a smooth red sandstone block instead of a slab. Now, as you can see, we've ended up with a 2x1. I'm actually going to put a door in here like that. That's the door for our little pilot's area here. And then underneath our polished deep slate and polished andesite, again, we're going to put in our smooth quartz blocks all the way along like so. Leave this end one empty, don't put anything there. But next to it, iron trapdoor, polished deep slate slab, polished deep slate block, polished deep slate slab, and an iron trapdoor like that. And that is that layer completed. So behind that layer, we now want to start curving this down to taper it out. So we're actually going to put in a block here and here. But this time, we're not going to be doing a full andesite run. We're actually going to be doing 2 like this, and then in the middle here where we'll be doing a polished andesite like that, so we end up with this nice little run. And then on top of that, we're just going to run a whole run across like that of our polished deep slate, and then 3 on top of that in the center like so. And then on the top middle one, a smooth red sandstone slab like that. And underneath, again, same as we've done on all of our previous layers, we're actually going to do another smooth quartz block run all the way along like so. And then underneath that, we're going to put iron trapdoor, and then 3 polished deep slate slabs across like that. So to continue tapering down our main hull, we're actually going to put another run of our smooth quartz block in all the way along the back here like this. And then underneath, trapdoor, polished deep slate slab like that. And then on top of our quartz, we're going to put in a run of polished deep slate all the way along. And then on top of the 2 end ones, polished andesite there and there. And then polished deep slate in between. So we end up like with a little shape like this. And then in the top center, redstone slab like that. And then either side of that, we're going to put in a polished deep slate slab there and there. Now for this next layer, things get a little bit different. So we want to actually do 2 smooth quartz here and here, and here, like this. And then 1 in the center like that. But then in between these, we want to put in a polished andesite slab there, like that. And then on top of these, we're going to do polished deep slate either side, polished andesite next to those, and then in between those, we're going to run some sea lanterns, like so. And then underneath these here, we're actually going to put in 3 iron trapdoors there, and there, like that. And then on top, we're going to go polished andesite slab there and there, deep slate block, deep slate block, deep slate block, deep slate block. So we've got this gap in the center. And then polished deep slate here and here. And then in between those, we're actually going to put a smooth red sandstone block. And then on top of that block, Acacia Trapdoor like that. Now for this next layer, we're actually going to start off with our quartz run again. So we're going to do 1 here, 1 in the center, and then a gap, and then another 2 there like that. And then in between, again with our polished andesite slabs here and here like that. Only this time, we're going to leave this section open, and we're just going to put 1 iron trapdoor just there in the center. And then on top of our smooth quartz, we're going to put in a polished deep slate here, and then we're going to do polished andesite there and there. And then we're going to do blue stained glass here, and then an Ochre Froglight just there like that. And then on top of that, we're going to put in polished deep slate here, and then polished andesite slabs there and there, like so. Then on top of that polished deep slate in the middle, we're actually going to put in a smooth red sandstone. And then on top of that, another one of our Acacia Trapdoors. So we're getting this little sort of almost like mohawk running down the center here. And then behind that, we're actually going to put in another block like so. And then underneath, we'll do another polished deep slate like this, a little 3. Underneath that, we're going to put another Ochre Froglight, leave an air gap. And then here we're going to do polished andesite slabs there, and there. And then underneath those, we're going to put in polished deep slate, polished andesite. So polished deep slate, polished andesite, and then underneath those, again, with our smooth quartz. Coming off of our smooth quartz, exactly the same as we did before. 2 of our polished andesite slabs, but this time in the center here, we're actually going to do a double polished andesite slab like so, and then underneath that, iron trapdoor like that. So we've got this little tapering edge coming in as we're working our way down towards where the jet engines will be. So for this next layer, we're actually going to do 2 more of our quartz here, 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 and here. And then coming off from those quartz, we're going to do polished andesite slab there, and then off the bottom section here like that. And then on top of our polished andesite slabs, we're going to put in some stained glass here and here, and that's in light blue. And then off of the sides of those, we're going to do polished andesite here and here, smooth quartz block there and there. And then on top of our polished andesite block, we're going to do polished andesite slabs. And then on top of the glass, polished deep slate. Little gap here, we're actually going to fill in just like that. Put in our Ochre Froglight, and then on the top, our smooth sandstone slab, like so. Now, for this next layer, we're actually going to do 2 smooth quartz there and there. And the same on this side, here and here. And now we're going to make like a little O shape out of our polished andesite. Now, to do that, we're going to come in just here and do a polished andesite slab there, 1 underneath, then 1 either side of that first one, so we get this little T shape, and then off the top of our lower quartz block, we're going to put in another one there, and there like that. And then on top, we're just going to run in another 3 like so, and then 1 here, and 1 here. And then to connect those up, we're just going to put in another one of our red sandstone slabs there, like so. And then another Ochre Froglight just there. There we are. So now we need to continue running our jet engine energy source sort of circle further down. So to do that, we're going to put in polished andesite here and there like that. And then make that 3 on both sides like so. And then in between these, we're going to fill that in with blue stained glass, but leave the center one open. And we're going to put a Ochre Froglight in there like that. And then underneath, we're actually going to do a polished andesite stair facing that direction and that direction, like so. And then in between those, polished andesite block. And then on the top, it will be a slab and a slab. And then here, a polished andesite stair facing backwards like that. And then all we have to do is we want to put a polished deep slate slab here, polished deep slate slab here, but then on top of that we're actually going to do a double deep slate brick like so. So now we just need to take that further back. So we're going to take our polished andesite slabs and we're going to put in a double here, and then 1 there and 1 there, so we end up with another one of our 3. The same here, so there, and there like that. And then in between those, we're actually going to run our Cyan stained glass panes all the way around like this. Oh, I missed a bit there. There, and 1 there like that. And then in the middle of all of that, we're just going to put another one of our Ochre Froglights. And then on the top of those, we're going to run polished andesite slabs across like that, and then the same underneath, there, and there. And then either side of those, we're going to put in polished deep slate tiles. So we've got brick to tile like that, so we've got this little transition where it's getting smaller. And then moving on to the layer after that, we're actually going to put in a wall here, 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 and here, like that, in our andesite. And then coming off from each of those andesite walls, we're actually going to be doing stairs. We're going to do an upside down one here, and then a regular one there, and there, in our polished andesite, just like that. And then in between the walls, we're actually going to do double andesite blocks like this. And then in between these ones, underneath, we're going to put in an iron trapdoor there, and an iron trapdoor there. And then we're going to connect all of that up that we can using our Cyan stained glass panes. So just here, and then all the way along like that. There we are. And then to finish this layer, we just need to put in a polished deep slate slab there and there like that. So that is our main sort of jet engine complete. So all we need to do now is just trim that off. So we're going to put in 2 more of our polished deep slate slabs here, 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 and here, like that. And then cyan stained glass in the middle like that. And then do the same again for this next bit. So 2 there, pane, and then 2 there like that. And then the same again, here, 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 and here. And then 1 there and 1 there like that. And finally, there and there. And that is the main fuselage and whole sort of section of our plane done. So now all we have to do is move on to the wings. So to start doing our wings, we want to actually come in and find our first 2 of our smooth quartz of our cone nose. So we're going to come to this one here and then put in smooth quartz slabs, and then we're going to run that down to here, just behind the window. And then behind that, we're going to put in a polished andesite block, polished andesite slabs, like so. And then underneath, we're going to put in polished deep slate here, here, polished deep slate wall, and then more of our blocks running all the way along like that. And then once we get to where we stopped on our previous section, we're going to actually put in some smooth quartz, like so. And then off the back of that smooth quartz, we're going to run our polished deep slate mix. So we actually have all of this in bricks at the moment, but what it should be is this one here should be tiles. This one here should be tiles. This one here should be a polished slab. And then this one here should be another polished slab, like so. And then underneath this second one in, we want to put in a polished deep slate slab there. And then underneath all of this run, all the way over to here, we're going to do smooth quartz. So just follow what I'm doing here like this until we get to just before the wall. And then underneath the wall, we're going to do polished deep slate there, there, and there. Underneath the one with the wall, we're actually going to put in an iron trapdoor there and there. And then in between those trapdoors, polished deep slate slab. Other side of this first one of the trapdoors, we're actually going to put in a andesite wall. And then coming off of that andesite wall, we're going to put in a gate in Acacia. Then coming off of that gate, we're going to do a lightning rod. And then off that lightning rod, we're going to do an end rod like that. So we have this little gun. And then if you want, you can also put in some custom player heads. And I'll show you that at the end, what that will look like. I'll leave a link for that down in the description as well. And then here we're going to actually put in a polished deep slate stair there and a polished deep slate slab there like that. So we get this little curved shape. So for this next part, we're actually going to be doing the side jet engine. So to do that, we're going to come off of our stair here and put in a andesite wall there like that. And then another one here like so. And then in between those 2 walls, we're actually going to put in, there we are, an observer just like this facing backwards. And then behind that wall, we're going to do polished deep slate there, 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 like that. And then behind those, we're going to put in stripped acacia wood here, here, and here. Behind those, 2 smooth quartz. And then behind those smooth quartz, deep slate brick slab, deep slate tile slab, polished deep slate slab, polished deep slate slab. And then underneath those 2 here and here, we're actually going to do 2 more polished deep slate slab like that. Underneath our quartz, 2 more quartz like so. And then again, just acacia running across like this. And then more of our smooth quartz, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 3 polished deep slate. And then on the end here, we actually want to get in a upside down polished andesite, like so. Polished andesite stair, I should say. Underneath this section here, so where we have these connections coming in, we actually want to put in an iron trapdoor there, just to get this little bit nice and neat. And then underneath our stripped acacia, we want to do trapdoors here. And then on the top, trapdoors here. And then to the right of those trapdoors, we're actually going to put in andesite slab. Yes, polished andesite blocks. And then we'll do some brick stairs there, there, and there, and then polished andesite stair there and there. And then we need to do the middle section of where our jet engines will be. So coming off from this stair here at the front, we're going to do an upside down stair. And then off of this one here, we're going to do a right way up stair, so just there like that. And then behind those, Just going to do 3 polished andesite, there, and there. And then on the top, we're actually going to do 4, like that. And then behind our lower ones, we're going to do 3, I think, 3 smooth quartz blocks, and then a stripped acacia wood here, and then 1 on the top like that. 1, 2 of our polished deepslate. Put in a streamlight here. Put a button on this streamlight, like that, facing forwards. Some orange stained glass, iron bars, and then here we're going to do a grey stained glass, like so. And then on the top of our polished andesite, we're actually going to run some iron trapdoors here, and then the same at the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have this nice little trim, and then off of this polished andesite block, we're going to do a stair here, then a slab, then a trapdoor, and then here another polished andesite slab, like that. And then we're going to leave this section blank, because this is where our fan is. So here we're actually making the section of our fan, so we want to leave a little gap here and then put in 2 more of our stripped acacia, and then behind those, smooth quartz blocks. So we do this little L shape, and then build that section in there, polished deepslate, then polished deepslate tile, polished deepslate block, slab, and then we want to do Acacia Trapdoor here, and then the same underneath, so we want to do 1 there and 1 there, like so. And then we just need to close in our jet engine. So here we're actually going to put in a stair the right way up, like this, coming off of the upside down stair, and then do the same going back. So 1, 2, and then stone brick, then another polished andesite, and then here we want to cap it off and have it curve around, so we want to go and put it there like that. And then we want to do a wall here, like so, and here, and then we want to do our observer in the middle there, and then another observer here. But before we do that, we need to do our bottom section, so we're just going to do upside down stair, upside down stair, upside down stair, and then here we're going to do a polished deepslate slab like this. Put our observer on the top like that, and then here we're going to put in smooth quartz block, stripped acacia here and here, then another smooth quartz block there, underneath iron trapdoor, acacia trapdoor there and there, like so. And then we're going to leave our gap, and we're going to put in another acacia here and here, trapdoor on the top and bottom of that, and then smooth quartz block there, polished andesite, polished deepslate slab underneath that, and then we're going to do iron trapdoor, polished tile slab, and then polished deepslate slab here, like so. So again, this big jet engine out of the way with our fan, what will be this sort of circular fan bit for the vertical takeoff and landing section of our plane. So now that we've got the jet engine done, we just need to hook this up. So we're going to put in some iron bars here and here, and then connect that up to some smooth quartz. There, and there. There we go. And then underneath that, we want to put in polished deepslate here, polished tile slab there, another smooth quartz block, and then off of those 2 smooth quartz blocks, we want to put in our stripped acacia wood with our trapdoors on the top and bottom, like so. Same on this side, so we're going to put in those there and there, and then trapdoor here and here, smooth quartz underneath. We're going to put in our deepslate slab, and then coming off of our smooth quartz, and we're going to do a deepslate tile slab, then polished deepslate slab, and then underneath the polished tile slab, we're going to put in another iron trapdoor, like so. And then this is where we're starting to get really into the wing. So we're going to put in, just here, we're going to put in a smooth quartz block, then next to that, a smooth quartz slab. Underneath those, we're going to put in a polished deepslate slab, and then a polished deepslate brick slab. And then off of that bit, we're actually going to continue our stripped acacia, and again with our trapdoor top and bottoms, like so. Same on this side, acacia, acacia, trapdoor, trapdoor, like that. And then we're going to do smooth quartz block, polished deepslate slab, like so. And then underneath, 2 more polished deepslate slabs, like that. And then coming off from that, we're actually going to do 1, 2, and 3 this time of our smooth quartz. Underneath those 3 smooth quartz, we're actually going to do a brick slab, a tile slab, and a polished slab of our deep slate. And then off the back, we're actually going to do 2 of our polished deep slate slabs, like so. And then coming off the front of our smooth quartz, we're going to do stripped acacia wood here and here. Again, trapdoor here and here. And then coming around to this side, we're going to do smooth quartz block, smooth quartz tile, and then underneath, polished deep slate slab, polished deep slate brick slab, and then we're going to do stripped acacia in there and there, with our trapdoors on the top, like so. And then we want to get those connected up, so we're going to do brick slab here, tile slab, polished, underneath, polished, and brick slab. And then we want to do stripped acacia wood 1, 2, and 3, and then the same underneath, so 1, 2, and 3. Put our trapdoors on the top and bottom of those stripped acacia, and now we have this lovely circle, which eventually will have our fan blade in it. And then here we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4 of our smooth quartz, and then off the back of the smooth quartz, some slabs like this. And then underneath, we're going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, and that was a polished andesite, 2 tile, and then a brick. So now all we have to do is finish off the wing. So all you need to do is follow exactly what I'm doing here. So we're going to do polished deep slate slab, and then polished tile slab, 2 polished brick slab, 3 polished brick slab, 4 polished brick slab, like that. And then we're going to leave a little gap here because we're going to be putting in smooth quartz blocks 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then off the back of that, another polished deep slate slab. And then underneath, we're actually going to do polished deep slate 1, 2, 3, 4 of our tiles, and then 1, 2, 3 of our bricks, and then another polished deep slate slab on the end. And then the next part, we're actually going to go and do another one here like this, so another polished deep slate slab, and then again we're going to do tile, 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 brick, 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 tile, and then block of polished slab. And then underneath we're going to do polished, and then tile, 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 and polished again, like so. And here we're going to go and do sort of similar again, so 1 here, and then tile, 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 and tile, like so. And then another one on the end like that. And then underneath, just thicken that up by putting another one of our slabs, so take this all the way along like that. And then for this next bit, we're going to go in by another block, so we're going to use our polished slab here, and then we're going to go tile, 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 and then polished and polished. And then underneath, we're going to go polished, and then tile, 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 and tile, and then another polished at the end. So we're just basically doing a sort of a bordered infill with that between our tile slabs and our polished slabs. And then at the back here, on this lower section, we're actually going to put in an iron trapdoor here like this, and then on the top of that we're going to put in a white carpet, just like that, because this is where we're going to start moving down into a thin wing section in a moment. So here we're going to go in by another block, so polished deep slate, and then behind we're going to do tile, tile, and then polished deep slate, and then underneath we're going to do a polished deep slate here, so we get this little like diagonal sort of shape going on, and then tile, 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 and then another polished here. Then on top of that polished deep slate, we're going to do 2 iron trapdoors there, and then underneath there and there like that. And then on the top of this one, another white carpet in. And then for this next layer, we're actually going to go polished, 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 like so. And then trapdoor here, 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 and here. And then underneath those trapdoors, we're going to go and put in some tile, so there, there, and there, and then 1 there, and then cap that off again with our polished there and there. And then off of that back polished deep slate slab, we're going to do 2 more of our lower trapdoors, like this. And then on top of those, 2 more carpet. And then we're going to do something similar now for this next layer, but there's not going to be any of these upper ones here. So we're actually going to be going and putting in polished deep slate, and then tile 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then another polished deep slate. And then on top of all of those, iron trapdoor, except this end one, we're going to put carpet. And then off of this polished deep slate at the back, we're going to put in 2 more of our lower trapdoors. And then on the top of those, 2 more of our white carpet. And then we're going to do the same, but we're going to move back by another block. So we're going to taper the front out. So we're going to do polished deep slate slab, polished deep slate slab, polished deep slate slab, and polished deep slate slab, like so. Then we're going to put white carpet here, then 3 iron trapdoors. And then off of the back iron trapdoor, we're going to put another one, and then underneath another iron trapdoor, and then 2 more coming off of that. So we end up with this shape, and then we're going to put our white carpet on the top of those. And then we're going to do very much the same again, but this time no slabs at all. So trapdoor, 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 and then 1 here. And then on the top, we're going to do trapdoors, except on the very front and the very back, where we're going to put carpet, like this. And then we're going to do the same again, but again, we're going to go back by another block. So here, we're going to put in our iron trapdoor there, 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 and then 1 here. And then we're going to do carpet, and then 4 iron trapdoors, and then another carpet there. And then we're going to go back another block. So we're going to do iron trapdoor. Oh, not on that one. On this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. But this time we're going to do 3 of our carpet, 2 trapdoors, and then another carpet here. And then we're going to do the same again. So we're going to do trapdoor, 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 and trapdoor there, like that. And then carpet, carpet, and carpet, carpet, and carpet, and just 1 in the middle there, like that. And then on the end, we're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 trapdoors with all carpet on the top. And then another run here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then to cap that off at the end, we're just going to put in trapdoor, trapdoor, and then here on top, we're actually going to do 2 more trapdoors like that. So we get this little curve at the end here. So now that our main wing's done, we can come in and get our vertical takeoff blades in. So to do that, we're going to come to here and put in 2 temporary blocks there and there. And then here we're going to put in a dropper facing upwards like that with an acacia button on the top just there. And then we're going to do polished andesite slab here and here. Get rid of those 2 temporary blocks now. And then we can go and put another one in there and another one there, like that. And then we're just making a little diagonal shape with each of those. So put 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and there we go. That is our blade for our fan. And then now that that's done, all you would need to do is do exactly the same thing, but flipped over on this side. So starting off on this block, you would then continue the wing back out. Woof, there we go. You have now completed this beautiful sci-fi ENX V1 plane. Congratulations, well done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and if you did, don't forget to drop a like and consider subscribing, because that really does help me out a ton. And if you want to get your hands on this schematic and other great builds, you can do so over on my Discord. A link for that will be down in the description below. Also, don't forget to check out Random Craft if you want to know what all that zombie stuff was about earlier on at the beginning of this video. And I will see you next time. Enigma